Gentlemen and other gentlemen, welcome to a very special 10th anniversary episode of the Survivor Simulator. No, not 10 years, it's only been 6, but Biggs, 6 long years ago, we did a Survivor Simulator, and since then I've done 9 total. This one right here is the 10th one, so I thought, let's make it special. It'll be Winners at War. I'll bring in every winner from every simulator we've ever had, going up against the runners-up. And joining me, of course, is the man who started it all with me, the #1 Survivor fan who rewatches seasons constantly more than even I do. It's Biggs Bigsington.
Woo! Well, the worst part of that is I rewatch them all the time, but because my memory is so bad, it's like watching seasons for the first time sometimes, you know? If it's not like the really big, like really good seasons, it's kind of like the filler seasons. I don't remember them as much, so when I watch them again, it's like a whole new season for me.
Is that why you were so into watching Donnie Darko every day for 200 days when you were younger? Because you just are really stupid and forget things?
That could be it. But that's one thing where I kind of locked it in there for a long time. Now it is kind of sad the Donnie brain has degraded a little bit as time has gone on. Got to get back on, building that back up brick by brick.
Yeah, get at least a weekly viewing in there. And
I used to be able to like say the lines as they were coming. I didn't even.
You forgot the whole script.
Not the whole script. I still know some scenes, but it used to be, that meme where people were like, "Well, I'm not going to be bored on the plane. I can just watch, Shrek in my head," because they memorized the whole movie. I used to be that way with Donnie. I could just watch the whole movie in my head.
And a man who is that way with Welcome to the NHK, it's Eggy V. Rodriguez.
When it comes to media properties, that's probably one of my top ones for sure. And I could also, I had the entire soundtrack memorized when I was a kid. I put it on and I just, even if I had it on shuffle on my MP3 player, my RCA, like 100 MB, whatever, the first 1 second of a song, I'd immediately know it. I could start singing along. So you can call me a survivor too, a survivor of this so-called society.
We've been watching the now releasing Survivor 50, or at least me and Biggs have been, and Jeff Probst is a very cringe man. He's the host of the show, and he thinks all these washed-up celebrities need to be brought in for the celebratory 50th season. And it's very cringe. It's like fucking the Chicken Fried Applebee's song guy came in. That shit peaked in 2021. What the hell's going on here? But I guess Mr. Beast is going to be in an upcoming episode. Eggy's clapping. Yep. For those who aren't hearing that through Discord. Thankfully, we don't have to hear Eddie's even ironic celebration of Mr. Beast.
Did you guys watch the Oscars the other day?
I did, yeah.
And you know what I'm getting at then?
Well, that the ending skit suggests that Mr. Beast he's not going to, it was a Conan O'Brien joke, Eggy. I don't know if you fell for some clickbait here, but.
All I'm saying is that it's a beast world. We're living in it. Mark of the Beast, that is. Figure it out.
The Zach Brown, he's the country singer who ruined that Survivor episode last week. Because of him, it was the lowest rated episode of all time on IMDb. And
for real?
Yes. And Mr. Beast posted a reply to the news story saying "Oh God, my episode's coming up." He knows it's gonna be a 2.1.
Oh, if you knew what it was, it's gonna be bad. I might skip that part. Go make a drink or something while that part's going.
Why do they have to ruin my show? Let's go take a look at the tribes, boys. Because I've got to say, this is the most iconic cast we've ever had. Which Winners at War in real life was as well. Just by the nature of it, it's all the winners here. I have... Much like Biggs, I have a shitty memory, and I'm also not really a fan of my own work, so I don't go back and rewatch it. So when I was crafting this last night, I had to go to the final 5 minutes of every simulator to see who the final 3 were, to know who the winners were. And I was constantly shocked. I didn't know Eggy won one of these. Wait, what? I remembered Charlie Kirk, of course.
Wasn't that the one where we were just fresh after the Wheel of Cursed Meals, and we're like, oh, this man, he could do anything. You saw all the nasty stuff he was eating. He's gonna survive unlike any of the rest of us. He might stay out there after he wins.
So Eggy wasn't even on the simulator where he won.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Probably not. I forgot that Monkey D. Luffy won. Did I do that one with Florian or something? Do you guys remember this happening?
I don't remember Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
I can't believe Patchy got a W and I didn't. That's so sad.
Yeah, very strange.
Unreal.
We'll go through all these one by one, but I just wanted to point out, since we've only done 9 simulators and the Winners Tribe in the Winners at War season that we're simulating here needs 10 people, I thought who better to fill in spot number 10 than the actual greatest Survivor player of all time, my favorite winner, Tony Vlachos, the man who won the game, came back for Winners at War and won that season. He's the king of kings, the winner of winners, and I want to know, does he have what it takes to beat all of us in the simulator? And if the simulator is just gonna like copy the exact season and ignore whatever photos we plugged in, I didn't replace his spot in the list, so he might, if it just doesn't randomize it, he might just win, is what I'm trying to say. So shout out to Tony, best winner of all time. Go check out seasons 28 and 40. Even with the spoilers, you'll enjoy them. Let's go through the list of winners here. Starting with our most recent winner from simulator number 9, it was, we are, Charlie Kirk! Biggs, are you Charlie Kirk?
Of course, we all are.
Okay. Eggy, you concur, I assume?
I've never felt more like him every single day. I wake up and there's red dots showing up on my head. There's people hiding on the roofs around my neighborhood. You know, I definitely feel like I'm in the mix.
Regardless of your politics, I think we can all agree that he has one of the most tragic lives in recorded history of a man who married his enemy and didn't know it. And as soon as he spoke against them, he was killed. It is his enemy, the wife he married, takes over his entire empire that he built and does the exact opposite of what he wished. I mean, that's tragic.
The first YouTuber that got, really high profile assassinated. And frankly, when we look at how many YouTubers there are with all the content they've made, political opinions even included, frankly, definitely was not even in the top 1,000 who deserved it. So, very tragic indeed.
A man who would have solved the Charlie Kirk murder within probably, an hour and a half usually. It's Columbo coming up, which I also did not remember that he won. Was this when you, me, and Lores did a simulator, Eggy?
That sounds about right. Yeah, I think, obviously there's never been a time that you're not Columbo pilled, but I seem to recall that maybe we'd been watching some or something prior to this particular simulator, and that maybe got him on the mind to be included that time.
Columbo, he's my favorite detective. I mean, I think he would easily solve the Kira case from Death Note. He's not pretentious like Sherlock Holmes, like snorting heroin and stuff to try to get Lay smart. He just why he won Survivor and why I think he's a shoo-in to win here, a gum shoo-in, if you will. Biggs, really? Not even like the sarcastic Biggs laugh at that one? I'll wait. We can all wait.
Is this the time where I say I've never seen anything Columbo related?
The fact that I said he's a gum shoo-in to win, Biggs, please. Please.
Sorry.
Shameful. No, okay, I'm cutting this part out. No, but what Columbo does in the show is he plays stupid, which is a great strategy in Survivor. If everybody underestimates you and thinks you're way dumber than you are, and he's secretly pulling off these moves to trick the culprits in these crimes into confessing or to exposing all this evidence, I mean, that's exactly what he did in the previous season. He's going to do it again. He's going to trick Charlie Kirk and fucking Luffy and my cat Isabel for sure. But we'll see if Tony can be tricked by Columbo. Do you guys have any thoughts on Columbo?
I think just his demeanor, he just seems like it's too hard to pin him. It's too hard to get a good read on him. So I think for that reason, even if I felt like he was dumb, I don't know. It just seems like he's got too much mystique. I'd want to get him out of here because he's too much of a wild card.
He is very dangerous. He's a police officer who does not carry a gun, and yet he has defeated hundreds of murderers just using his intellect. I mean, that's a new level of danger in Survivor. Next up, we have Eggy. Does anybody have any insight on this character?
Speaking of people who are just pretending to be stupid to win, that's right.
Eggy pretends to be smart.
Very good. I don't know if his mind is as strong as his gut is. I think he'll go far.
Hopefully, every challenge is a disgusting food challenge.
Yeah, no kidding. Bring in those food challenges. He's just gonna eat it all and be like, "Okay, where's the actual challenge?"
That's right.
The problem with returning player seasons is that it's gonna be nothing but pre-established alliances and friendships, right? So Eggy, he's friends with Simian Jimmy. He's friends with Patchy. He's friends with Isabel, my cat, for sure. He's a big fan of Monkey D. Luffy. So basically half of his starting cast is probably going to be on his side. I like his chances here. I mean, really the same goes for all the people I listed as well, to be fair, if they're all just... And I don't see me turning on Columbo. So... And really then it becomes a chess game of, well, okay, we're all in this central alliance, but Jimmy wants to keep Columbo and Eggy wants to keep Charlie Kirk. You know, it's like allies trying to take each other's sub-alliances out. Lots of creative, fun stuff can happen on Survivor. Let's move on to my cat, Isabel. I can't believe she's still alive. Sat on my lap for the first time ever, like last month, and then has not done it again. I think she forgot that trick. Might have been a one-time deal. Good thing I got a picture of it. One time shit on my bed and I bought a whole new mattress. Eggy helped me move it in, and then before I could get the mattress protector on it, she shit on it again, the brand new one, immediately. And she wanted to break it in within like 10 minutes of it being in the house. Didn't even get a chance.
Considering that I've now been using that pre-shat mattress for multiple years straight, and I still do, Isabel, you know what? She's in my alliance. I'm cluing her in for sure. Much appreciated.
Is that the toxic plasmosis speaking?
Probably. It also helps you increase your testosterone, though, somebody told me. So it's actually not all bad. It's, it's a give and take.
That's why those cat ladies are so manly.
Well, they sure are.
Wasn't that the story? The reason why you got like those automatic litter boxes? Because she got mad that one wasn't clean fast enough after she went like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, she does not do anything like that anymore. Maybe it's just having access to 4 litter boxes at all times now. And I don't even use automatic ones. I gave up on that after like a week. That shit sucked.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, never ever worked the way I wanted it to, at least. So I just, every morning, within the 10 minutes of waking up, I'm cleaning the litter boxes. So I guess she has no room to complain. It's down to a routine science at this point. In the history of the Monkey and Big Show, perhaps my 2 favorite memes that have ever come out of it are Joker Guy and Rice Krispie Man, and the fact that they both won Survivor and get to be here today is truly delightful. Biggs, what do you remember of my story of Joker Guy?
I just remember seeing the video of you dancing with Joker Guy, and I was very upset. I think I even texted you at the time because if you remember in the background, there was a very specific song playing. One that plays during a house party in Donnie Darko.
And I was at a Halloween party, just like in the movie.
He was at a Halloween party with Joker Guy dancing to the Donnie song, and I was like, this is unreal. I can't believe I wasn't invited to this party.
Well, now, to be fair, I was in Gainesville, Florida, visiting Rusty Cage, and he took me to one of his friends' acquaintances' house party for Halloween. And Joker Guy, I mean, I didn't have a costume or nothing because, I mean, I didn't even know I was going to a goddamn party. Rusty just makes you do things and you go along with it because he's giving you shots of Buffalo Trace the whole time.
That's right.
If I recall correctly, there was like an ornamental pumpkin or like jack-o'-lantern toy or something made of glass. And the Joker Guy was dancing and he got really into his performance and he like smashed it in the party and it was really awkward. Just broke somebody's glass thing. So he really was Joker pilled beyond belief. And yeah, there is a video of me dancing with him if you have not seen it. Maybe I'll remember to plug it in. Probably
It's pretty
won't.
infuriating. Be careful watching it.
Okay. Next we have Monkey D. Luffy. Eggy, do you have any thoughts on this character?
Well, hopefully we can get his arms bound around something so that, his only way that he can get, is to rip his own arms off. Spoiler alert. But, you know what, other than that, a real chill guy. We do want to have him on our side because he's so into winning the challenges to get that food that he's going to be very on top of everything, I'm sure.
Yeah, usually in these simulators, there's all kinds of cartoon and fictional characters with superpowers, and Luffy looks like is the only one on this tribe, so the fact that he has the strength of, like, Spider-Man and he can stretch extremely far, probably more useful than all the rest of us combined in these challenges, so I don't see us voting him out.
Yeah.
But what if it's all challenges where you have to, like, swim across, like, to the next plank or whatever, and he just dies instantly?
He can ride on Tony's back. He'll carry his team. You have thoughts on Luffy?
Surely he can
Biggs?
just stretch his leg all the way to their platform, right?
He technically could, yeah. And then just, like, a giant step over that stretch of ocean. Yeah, he could. I mean, Brook literally runs on water because he's, a revived man. He's literally Jesus. Spoiler alert for Brook's introduction. Thoughts on my brother Patchy Jones, Biggs?
I think that was one of those seasons, where the person that should have won probably just got votes. Like, the other person got votes because people were salty at the person that should have won,
Yeah, I honestly don't even remember the scenario of how
a true Russell Hantz season.
Oh, so he was the Natalie.
Yeah.
He was sitting next to somebody who deserved it but was hated so much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I said he could be in the Central Alliance, but you know what, Patchy? If it comes down to you or Columbo or even Joker Guy or even Tony or really most of anybody but Charlie Kirk, Patchy, you might have to get cut. Listen.
Yeah.
Christian Hubicki had a cameo on The White Lotus from his dear friend Mike White. He appeared on that show, and then at the first opportunity, voted him off of Survivor 50. Fucking asshole. And Mike White said in the interviews, Christian has not spoken to me one time since he voted my ass out. So,
wow.
We're about to see some Cain and Abel action. And despite all this, I know for a fact Patchy's going to lead a vote against me coming up, ain't he? And you guys are going to be in on it. Is that exactly what's going to happen? Biggs, yeah? I see that nod
that's
of
if
I'm
I
gonna
even
fuck you over.
That's if I even, like, survive to the merge.
Yeah. Well, there might be some tribe swaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But don't worry about the merge, Biggs. Tribe swaps mix it all up. Rice Krispie Man, is he the greatest hero in Mumkey and Biggs history?
Great moments at breakfast, presented by Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Barbara, pass the Kellogg's Rice Krispies. The boys are gone. No more Rice Krispies. We ran out of Rice Krispies. My tears will not stop until I hear snap, crackle, pop.
My mother-in-law.
Enough to last at least 2 months. But how long I'll be here?
It's her 15th visit so far this year.
He stands against mother-in-laws. He stands for MGTOW. You should never have children because they will eat all of your delicious Rice Krispies and you'll have to break out in tears.
Yeah, I mean, kind of related to this, lately I've been pretty addicted to these, like, chocolate Rice Krispie treat things you can get from the gas station. And I see where he's coming from. If I run out of those, I start singing in horror,
Well, can we hear your impression of the song?
Maybe at the
No
end.
more Rice Krispies. We ran out of Rice Krispies. My tears will not stop
until I hear snap, crackle, pop. I brought some Rice Krispies, my mother-in-law, enough to last at least 2 months. That's how long I'll be here. It's her 35th visit so far this year. Oh.
What would you rate this, Eggy? What would you rate this experience?
That was a pitch perfect opera. I mean, to be honest, that's they have the operas at the theater coming up. I was paging through them at the kiosk while I was buying my tickets for some other movie. Oh yeah, Mario. I'm going to the Mario 3D premiere at midnight.
Tonight?
Oh, is that tonight? I don't know what day it is.
I don't know. I thought that movie didn't come out until next month.
It sounded like you meant tonight.
No, I bought my tickets ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I locked in. But anyway,
So
yeah.
all I'm saying is Timothy Chalamet said that ballet and opera is dead. He's clearly never heard of the Rice Krispie Opera.
Are those movies even good that he's like uber famous for? I've never seen the Dune movies.
He's uber famous for being in consistently a lot of really good movies that don't always make very much money. You know,
Sometimes they get the best picture stolen from them when they should have won. Don't we all agree?
You wanted Marty Supreme to be Best Picture?
I was told that was the popular consensus. I didn't mind that it lost. I didn't think it was like, it didn't blow my mind.
As long
but I
as
guess
Sinners didn't win Best Picture, I was pretty happy with any of them.
I was told it was a major upset, allegedly, but all I know is that we all need more Rice Krispies, more Scotcheroos, that's Iowa Pilled, and more opera. We'd all be much better off in this world if we had a lot more of all that.
Speaking of people who sing opera flawlessly, next up we have Simian Jimmy. Biggs, you probably have a few words for this one.
I feel like you at one point stabbed me in the back in one season. Did you not? I feel like there was a time we were.
I thought
in like
that
some
sentence
kind
could
of
have gone anywhere. You could have said "stab me in the back" in real life, in high school.
That's true.
Like at any moment in history. But you mean in this stupid game where the computer makes shit up? I stabbed you in the back. You're bringing that up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You think the computer's
so I
going to
feel
remember that and incorporate it?
Oh yeah. I mean, we got to pull from the history of the show, you know. If you did it once before, I feel like if we ever merge, you know, I'm not gonna, or try to swap. I don't know if I want to.
You're saying
you again?
It will be a Christian Hubicki and Mike White scenario where, despite our long friendship, you're still going to remember that betrayal from last season. And even though I keep giving you cameos and all my wonderful videos, you're going to fucking betray me first opportunity and stab me right in the back.
I never said I was gonna betray you. I think you'll betray me. If we ever do get into an alliance, I will hold to my word, but I don't know that you will. Like
How
you did
can you
last
be
time.
so confident? You have no clue what's going to happen. Anyway, and last we have Tony Vlachos, greatest survivor of all time. Go check him out. He's always coming up with crazy, chaotic schemes, and you wouldn't believe that he would win. And he finds a way, other than that one time he didn't, but we don't got to talk about that. The Runners Up Tribe. I truly had an embarrassment of riches because anybody who made it to the finale and was in the top 3 but didn't win was eligible. I want to give a shout out to some people who I wanted to choose, but these 10 spoke to me more. Cool Corgi for one, the Mall of America. Those might have been the only 2. I think like maybe Feasting Frank or one of your guys' characters was in it, but I was like, yeah, let's just put the real guy in there. We don't need... What was fucking Biggs' character's name?
That was Feasting Frank.
Okay,
yes.
that must have been it then, yeah. Runners Up Tribe, starting with the king himself, it's Biggs Bigsington. Biggs, you have any opinions on this guy?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go far. I think I'm gonna win this time. I'm gonna eat the competition, you know.
Who's that I see coming? It's that boy. Here he
forgot all
comes.
about that meme.
How could you forget about
It's like
that
a
boy?
blast from the past seeing the meme.
I am of the opinion that memes are eternal, and that boy has always been cycling through my head. I never forgot about him. I think about it all the time, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying, Eggy?
I said it helps that he's a frog. You know, the frog has persisted pretty good down at the chocolate shop down in the downtown. They have something called a kicker. That's like a chocolate frog, and I guess kick and keck come from the same root word. And well, frogs they remain supreme. They're always giving us what we need, and they keep coming.
Speaking of people who keep Biggs coming, it's Donnie Darko. Do you see this as an instant alliance, Biggs?
Yeah, I think it's a very dangerous alliance, though, because I feel like if you go into something and you feel like, oh, I can trust this person 100% in Survivor, it's just never going to work out. I don't think it's worked out a single time for you just trust somebody with your whole heart. It honestly reminds me of like the season where Lex was like really mad at Boston Rob because like, oh, we're best friends. I can't believe you did this to me.
All Stars,
I was super
yes.
pissed. It's like,
And it also had somebody being madly in love in that season, like you are with Donnie.
True. We'll hope that that's the story that turns out and not the
romantic final too.
Yeah.
Then we have Florian Himsler. I think he just released his new game Eugenics that he worked on, and it's doing really well. So congrats to Florian. I actually didn't believe that he could make another successful game after Isaac, and he proved me wrong. Like, I'm eating crow.
Didn't he make a game about that boy?
Yeah, that boy, frog, ball, wait, ball, that boy.
Yeah, wasn't that pretty successful?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
And then Eugenics was a sophomore slump, really, as his third game, a sophomore slump. Rich Alvarez, hero to all, one of the greatest YouTubers of all time. His film, Stupid Mario Bros. The movie, I think Biggs had to sit through it maybe 4 or 5 times in his life, as well as most of the series.
Unfortunately, on numerous occasions.
I
Life's been
interviewed
good to
him.
lately, I'm sure.
Yeah, one time I interviewed him, and then somehow the interview got deleted, and then I convinced him to do the interview again, and he did. And then he watched the documentary that the interview was for, and he was pissed. So I'm glad I wasted his time twice. We have the greatest character in Winnie the Pooh history, and really one of the most inspired, unique, and creative animated characters of all time. It's Tigger. Biggs, you have not got to weigh in on the Tigger drama. E-Rich was saying he has Tigger fatigue and that he thinks Tigger is ruining society and is really annoying and loud and boisterous, and he's not all for it. But me and Eggy were defending Tigger, Tigger, not Tiggers. There's only one, of course, as the song implies. We don't need to defend Tiggers because, Biggs, what's your take?
I think for the first time ever, I might have to take E-Rich's side. I'm sorry, guys. I think the fatigue is real. We're just tired of Tigger. We got to send him back.
Send
Back
him
to the
where?
jungle.
You're gonna vote
I
him
wanna
out. You're
play.
sending him back home, is what you're saying.
No, don't even send him home. Send him back to a different jungle than we're going to be in.
Wait, so you want to vote him out of this game of Survivor, and then you're so angry at him, you don't even want him sent to his home. You want him deported somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like Naked and Afraid, except there's like no production team there to protect him,
This drama will be very entertaining on the show. I hope that the Biggs and Tigger showdown is everything we're dreaming of, and I hope Tigger wins. He's one of my winner picks, to be honest.
Unreal.
Very real. Eggy, what's your take on Tigger here?
Well, all I know is that if Tigger happens to be on his way out, I think he's got a consolation prize coming in a fistful of quarters. So, you know what? Put his hands out. You better catch him. Here they come.
Biggs, do you want to look up the Tigger song lyrics and read them off to us about how they're the bouncy, trouncy, flouncy, fun, 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 fun. Most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. And then in the Tigger movies, like, why am I the only one? That movie sucked. I can't believe anybody would defend the Tigger movie. Idiotic.
Yeah, the wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. Wait, so it is multiple, not just one. You lied to me.
The song itself will contradict this very thing, Biggs. Continue reading.
Okay, I stopped too soon. Sorry. There's only
It
four
makes no
more
fucking
sentences.
sense.
Their tops are made out of rubber. Their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, trouncy, flouncy, pouncy. Fun, 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 fun.
True.
But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one.
Yeah. So,
He's
he's very human to be a living contradiction.
You got me there. Got me in the first half.
Speaking of characters who may or may not love Tiggers, probably hates them, it's Uncle Zeb. We know for a fact he hates Diggers.
Yeah, Uncle Zeb hates Diggers.
You think he'd be pro-Tigger, anti-Digger?
Yes, he could. Because Tiggers
it's
are
my
above
uncle.
ground.
Why are you the expert?
I hung out with him a lot, you know? We have a lot in common.
No!
You see, Tigger, he bounces around above ground. See, he hates those Diggers because they're underground.
Now, if my son is trying to enjoy watching the Tigger movie, and the city is doing some digging construction on the street outside, and I can't hear the Tigger song over the sound of digging, I might be a digger. No, he would never say that. What would he say,
sure?
Biggs? What would he say? Diggers, please keep it down. I'm trying to watch the Tigger movie.
No, he'd probably say, put your teeth on the curb.
He's curb stomping the Diggers for ruining the Tigger movie.
Maybe they have really strong teeth or digging with them. That's why they would put them on the curb.
Oh, yeah, true.
I think there's a character like that in Artemis Fowl named Munch. He
Why would
uses his
he
teeth to
assist
dig.
them in their digging efforts, though?
He's digging their graves.
I don't even think he would do that. He'd rather just leave them above ground.
Uncle Zeb only believes in incineration for corpses.
Yeah.
He says shoot them into space. Do anything
He's
other than bury them.
anti-imperial, yeah, shoot them out into space.
Uncle Zeb's a one-issue voter. He says whoever outlaws burials and makes all corpses get shot into space has my vote.
Yeah, he's also famously against fracking.
Yes. Yeah. Didn't we decide he's like racist against white people? Self-hating
Yeah,
white
nobody
men.
else can afford to frack, so...
Yes, white people are ruining the planet with their fracking. That's why he hates diggers. Okay.
Exactly.
Eggy, you might be the Vegas Matt expert here. So if Biggs doesn't know, who's Vegas Matt?
Well, he's a man that took Vegas by storm. He said, hey, you know what? I got all these millions of dollars very mysteriously. Turns out he was doing like multi-level marketing and took everybody's money. But either way, so I went going to gamble it all away. And his son said, hey, I'm 28 years old. I know how to record on iPhone. Why don't I record you for YouTube? And while you ramble and complain about things. And so he did. And well, I haven't really watched him probably real often since the time that he was a runner-up here. But he eventually sold out to great financial success. They like put his face on the buildings in Vegas now. He's got his own successful merchandise line. All the casinos like partner with him to like sponsor them, and so he's generated incredible generational wealth for his children and children's children by being an old man complaining at the casino, just like there's already literally millions of across the country. So really a true hero we should all cherish.
Biggs, have you ever seen these videos where people will film their slot machine as they lose like $20,000 in about 80 minutes in a live stream?
No, really the only gambling videos I watch is like World Series of Poker and stuff like that.
Back in the Cousin Joey days when I was still going to his house all the time, his gambling addiction was that bad where instead of watching something entertaining on TV, he'd pull up these videos where we're just watching other people gamble. And I've seen hours and hours of this Vegas Matt guy losing more money than I'll earn in my entire life. And like, I guess he's so rich it means nothing to him to just like sit down and casually give this machine 20 grand, lose it all, And like it's just while the chat is donating like maybe $20 in super chat the whole time, which is the craziest thing to me. Like who the fuck would super chat to a guy who's filming himself burning money? That's the craziest shit I could ever think of. But that's Vegas Matty. If he wins this season, is this a loss for humanity?
No, I think it's a really good thing for Vegas.
He's gonna win $1 million from Survivor and then lose it the next day, if not the same day. Speaking of Eggy's heroes, we have a man who will eat cereal no matter his age, no matter the place. It's William Shatner.
That's right. This is what I was doing today as I drove through the daily Trump protest downtown. You know, I wanted to let them know that they had my support, so I didn't have my hands on the wheel the whole time. I was eating and cheering at the same time. My car was swerving. I was pushing my knees on the bottom of the steering wheel trying to make it work, but at least I didn't run them over. That would have been really bad because I agree with them. So
it was like Nathan Fielder when he's doing the claw of shame and he has to say, hey, if something happens, so what? As he's driving with his knees, trying not to hit protesters.
Now, very important question. What kind of cereal were you eating?
The cereal I eat, my number one cereal, Crackling Oat Bran. I tell you, once you try it, it's not flashy with all the cartoons. It's a grown man cereal, but you eat it, you'll never go back, I promise.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's the best.
And our final runner-up on the cast, it's the Zodiac Killer, specifically from the film Zodiac. Now, I know that Jake Gyllenhaal is not always playing the same character, but is there any chance Donnie Darko might be hunting the Zodiac Killer here, Biggs?
Potentially. I mean, he could be, well, you know, in Donnie, he was kind of tracking down to eventually kill the killer of his you know, his favorite gal. Maybe in this one, he's going to track down the Zodiac Killer before he potentially takes out me, you know, his love interest in this season, so.
Or maybe he'll team up with him and we'll have like a real dark Donnie, if you know what I'm saying. Because Donnie's, his character arc is he learns to sacrifice himself to save everyone else, of course, at the end of the film. I don't know if he's going to be that kind-hearted in Survivor. If I recall, he was pretty cutthroat and ruthless in the season that he got second place. And I hope to see that from him again. And speaking of being cutthroat, I hope the Zodiac Killer does some damage as well. Boys, it's been well over half an hour. Should we finally dive into the meat of the season and see what's going to happen? Do we have winner picks or should we save that for the end of episode 1?
Well, you know, now that I thought about it, I want to see Vegas Matt come up. I think, you know, we're due for gambling to re-enter, but we're also out of money right now. You know, $200 billion to Israel. Why not $200 billion to the casino? That's what I'm saying. Let's bring America back. This is what we need. Let's all have a good time.
How much of the casino money is just being funneled to Israel anyway? All of it?
You know, yeah, probably all of it. Yeah.
Okay. If I'm gonna do a winner pick just off the top, I mean, I'm not gonna pick myself, of course. I love Columbo. I love Joker Guy. I love Rice Krispie Man. And I love Tigger. So, if any of those 4 win, I'd be happy. Biggs, what about you?
Well, since he's never played before in at least our games, I think one of my first picks would be Tony. Hopefully he can bring in the win. If not Tony, I wouldn't mind seeing another win from Isabel.
Okay. Oh, I should have mentioned. It's the Winners at War season. They had a special gimmick called the Edge of Extinction and another one called Fire Tokens. I'll explain them real quick.
Tokens.
Edge of Extinction, pretty much, when you get voted out, you're not actually out of the game yet. You go to an island where you sit there and you rot and starve with all of the other people who have been voted out. And then at the merge, you get to compete against all of the other losers, and the one winner gets to go back into the game for a second chance.
Oh, shit.
And then they do that again at the fucking final 5. And the reason why Survivor has only done this twice is because the first time they ever did this twist, somebody who got voted out in episode 3 and then everyone forgot even existed just showed up again in the finale and won the whole thing. Because all the people on the loser island made a deal saying, hey, if any of us make it to the finale, we have to vote for that person, fucking right. Like, if you get to spend 30 days commiserating with your jury that will be voting for the winner, that's complete fucking bullshit. So the fact that Tony in Winners at War was able to overcome even that complete nonsense, because the same shit almost happened again, but he was that good that he overcame it and won anyway. It was masterful. So that's one twist. The other twist is this fire token bullshit. I doubt it's going to come into play and be relevant here. You could like just find tokens or earn them or something. Ultimately, I think it led to Tony having like one cool move, but nobody really utilized it. It's all nonsense.
$2 million, let's go.
That's right. Yeah, Vegas man will get $2 million when he wins. I'm not gonna like having to scooch this over. Okay. Immunity challenge, and the winner's tribe wins immunity. Okay, no alliances yet. Interesting. And there's no alliances on the runners-up tribe either. Okay. Eggy and Joker Guy are bonding slightly. What would you guys be bonding over, Eggy? Dancing?
Well, I don't know if his smashing of people's property had liquor involved. If so, very relatable. Definitely could bond over that.
Oh my god, Eggy's bonding with all of his heroes today. Charlie Kirk and Eggy find something in common too. Is it, I assume, your love of America as you wave your...
True patriotism and also oddly shaped heads and faces, combos, See a lot of forehead going on in both of those pictures, obviously.
And we bought that American flag shirt for Grub and Greg, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't often
Grub
wear
and Greg.
Yeah. Feast
I'll
and
make
Frank
fun
and
of
Grub and Greg. Columbo has a major meltdown. Is he faking it, folks? This is exactly what he does. He pretends he's weaker than he is. He's dumber than he is. Faking a meltdown makes a lot of sense. Meanwhile, Eggy, he's utilizing these connections and forms alliance number 1 of the game. Charlie Kirk, Eggy, and Joker Guy. And meanwhile, Isabel is resting at camp. What do we think of this trio? Will they make it to the very end?
It's a strong alliance, I can't lie. It's it's not what we thought it would be. It's in fact quite the inverse, but it does have some sensibility to me.
Are the loyalty scores out of 10, if I remember right?
I think so,
can go
yeah.
all the way to 10. It's kind of strong. We'll see.
Okay, so there's an idol that is split into 2 half idols, I guess, and the Zodiac finds a hidden immunity idol that is split into 2 half idols. 1 half idol must be given to another castaway before sundown. The half idols can then be recombined into a full hidden immunity. I don't even remember this shit happening. That's convoluted.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
So Zodiac chooses to share this secret with Florian and gives... the great minds think alike. They're connecting instantly here and bonding. And he says, here, take the other half of this idol for some reason. Meanwhile, even though he didn't remember that he existed, Biggs and Dat Boy bond slightly.
Well, it's like when you meet up with a really old friend that you probably haven't even seen for like 10 years, and you're like, oh, dude, I remember you from wherever, and you have that instant bond. It's just like that. It's not a big deal.
Did Dat Boy remember you?
Maybe.
Maybe
I get
that's why
told often that I'm a hard person to forget.
Well, maybe that's why it wasn't too socially awkward. Like you both were like, oh yeah, I guess we forgot each other, kinda. Isn't that funny? And neither one of you had the ego to care. Okay, Donnie Darko and Florian find something in common.
Oh no!
Nightmare scenario. Wait, what's your problem with Florian?
Oh no!
You love him, eugenics.
But he also loves handsome men, so Donnie's up for the taking.
And I got some bad news. If I could click, I won't scroll down anymore. Okay, let's move it up physically if we have to. I'm seeing an alliance of Donnie Darko and Florian forming.
No, this is terrible news for me.
Yeah, so everybody just starts off with a fire token, I guess, and then you can use them as a gimmick to bribe people, but I don't think it really ever played out very well that way, other than the one time Tony had to. Anyway, we're at Tribal Council for the runners-up, and we accidentally scrolled down and saw what happened, but let's see, let everybody else see what happened. Florian and Zodiac both have half of this idol. Do they do anything with it? No, they don't. First vote is for Biggs. Shatner, Biggs, Shatner, Biggs, Shatner. Okay, 3-3. Shatner. Biggs tied again. Biggs. And first person voted out of Survivor Winners of War by a vote of 6-4
bro.
was Biggs.
Now
Bigsington.
Show me who voted for me right now.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Biggs will now go to the edge of extinction.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Edge of extinction.
Oh, it ain't over.
No. I'm not surviving over there.
Bro.
I guess I need to move this fucking thing again.
That boy voted for me, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That boy. Yeah, after you guys had that bond, that sucks.
He secretly was mad. I forgot his name.
Rich Alvarez got your ass. Classic. Uncle Zeb.
Uncle Zeb, no.
He thought you misrepresented him, pretending that you knew everything about him and his opinions. Vegas Matt, Shatner, and Zodiac. You were a Zodiac victim all along.
Well, at least I didn't choose myself as my winner pick.
Why don't you come back and win, though? I'm just saying.
Biggs arrives on the edge of extinction. And there's, a bunch of shit he can buy with his 0 tokens, I guess. So I'll have to go digging and find some. Biggs finds a temporary hidden immunity idol. This functions the same as a normal hidden immunity idol, but expires, after 3 tribal councils. And it can be sold to any player still in the game for 1 fire token. And Biggs wants to sell it to the man who voted him out, Rich Alvarez.
Hey, I didn't raise the flag. I'm still in it.
But why do you want to sell this immunity idol to Rich Alvarez to get 1 fire token?
I mean, he was somebody that didn't vote for me, I guess.
He did vote for you.
Oh, he did?
Yes! You're a cuck!
Oh.
You're a cuck for Rich Alvarez! You cuck for Mario!
You know, it was just like, maybe I sat and really thought about it, and I was like, maybe I really do love those Mario videos.
Of course you do! They're amazing! Life-changing kino! Life-changing kino! Hashtag super cuck for Mario. Super Mario cuck. So Rich receives an offer to buy a temporary hidden immunity idol, and he buys it from Biggs. Okay. And meanwhile, Florian still has half an idol. Okay.
Wait.
What, did I miss
Oh,
something?
I said he's ready to put it into a full idol, I said.
Zodiac has the other half of it. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Florian lets the Zodiac have the other half of the idol. Okay, I don't even know what the fucking point of all that was. Just so that somebody will have to know you have an idol. Waste of time. Meanwhile, Donnie and Florian are still the closest of friends. The winner's tribe wins immunity again. So Biggs, he's probably hoping to see one of his old tribe mates show up on Loser Beach coming up. Isabel finds the hidden immunity idol that is split into 2 on the winner's tribe. Who's she gonna choose to share that secret with? Of course, the Rice Krispie Man.
Great moments at breakfast, presented by Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Barbara, pass the Kellogg's Rice Krispies. The boys are gone. No more Rice Krispies.
Good choice.
Meanwhile, Charlie Kirk and Rice Krispie Man have a small fight.
We ran out of Rice Krispies. My tears will not stop until I hear snap, crackle, pop.
You have to always assume if there's a fight involving RKM, probably somebody ate his cereal.
Yeah, I mean, rice kind of looks like Rice Krispies, right?
And Rice Krispies are so small that as Charlie Kirk is swallowing them, they're coming out of his neck hole. And that's how Rice Krispie Man knows what he did.
Yeah. This is just a trail following him around.
Now, Trouble in Paradise. We all loved this trio of Charlie Kirk, Eggy, and Joker Guy, but it looks like Joker Guy is leaving the Alliance. What happened, Eggy?
Well, he said, listen, and I'm all about jokes, but when you start eating a man's cereal, I mean, that's just new territory. It's not funny anymore. It's really just criminal. So,
It's almost as bad as telling him to take his sneakers off.
It's just a couple things you don't do with a man, It's you got to understand that. And, Mr. Kirk, he was a boundary pusher, so I understand why he went the way he did, but this is what happens. There's consequences.
It turns out Joker guy just wanted to ditch Charlie Kirk and start a new alliance with Eggy and my brother Patchy. So you're still with Joker guy.
He's got that secondary secret alliance too, apparently. Just staying with Charlie Kirk.
Me and William Shatner, we can respect a man's cereal, okay? It's not for everybody, but he knows what time I'm on. You know, you don't get this fat without respecting another man's food.
Okay, Rich still has the hidden immunity idol. Zodiac has his full idol now, thanks to Florian. Shatner is impressing the rest of the team. Are we having a full episode of cereal shenanigans this time? Like, wow, he could drive a car and eat cereal at 95. I think he impressed the team last time with the very same shit. You know, old dog doesn't need new tricks. Biggs, I'm going to throw this one to you. Why are Tigger and Vegas Matt bonding?
Well, it kind of makes sense, you know, since Tigger also loves to blow stolen money, so, you know, money
When did
that's not
Tigger
really...
do that?
Huh?
When did he blow stolen money? Which Winnie the Pooh story are you thinking of? That they have currency rather than just honey?
Oh, I'm sure there was a time that he broke into someone's house.
What, into Owl's home? You think Tigger broke into Owl's home?
Who?
And what, stole his books?
Who?
Owl!
Who?
The character... Are you fucking deaf and retarded? Owl! Can you fucking hear me? Owl!
Who?
Do you not remember him, or are you not hearing me? I don't understand the issue, Biggs. Is it an issue of auditory or remembering?
I was speaking Owl's language, bro. Of course I know Owl.
I was the retard the whole time.
I mean, no one's surprised to figure that out.
Fuck you. Zodiac's impressing the team, what, with his stealth and ability to not be caught? Are they playing greased up deaf guy tackle?
Apparently his ability to blend in, which makes no sense for the actor since he's like 9 feet tall.
Well,
and married to Mrs. Fargo.
Even though I'm not on his alliance and his team, you know, he's balding gracefully. None of us, not very many of us could just, you know, rock that friar tuck cut and, you know, not feel bad about it. He's very confident enough to maybe even kill some people. So there you go.
We have an alliance of Tigger, Uncle Zeb, Vegas Matt, and William Shatner. So 1 winner pick and 3 people I hope don't even get close to the end. No offense to William Shatner. Okay. What are we getting here? Time to vote? Somebody else out of the runners-up tribe? And nobody's playing an idol. First vote is for Tigger. Hopefully his alliance helps him out. Zodiac. Zodiac.
Oh no.
Tigger. Zodiac. Tigger. Zodiac. Is 4 votes Zodiac, 3 votes Tigger, 2 votes left, folks. Tigger, we're all tied up. Who is Biggs gonna be trapped on the island with, Tigger or Zodiac? After all the shit talking, it's gonna be fucking Tigger! No!
The last one I wanted to have to be stuck with, and
you know what's gonna happen is Biggs is gonna have horrible diarrhea and it's gonna be a horrible mess down there, and he's gonna say, Tigger, tongue my anus to clean it up. Tigger, tongue my anus.
I mean, that tracks. That could very well happen.
It tracks.
We do have a long history of bowel issues, so.
Okay, Dat Boy voted for Tigger. Donnie votes for Tigger. Florian,
Good job,
Rich.
Donnie.
Yeah, so it looks like the alliance was not good enough against the other 5 people, if that's what happened. Okay, runners-up tribe is down 2 men. Are we gonna swap it up, or are we gonna let them suffer yet again? Tigger arrives on edge of extinction, and Biggs and Tigger are bonding slightly. Tigger finds a safety without power advantage. The user can leave tribal council before the votes are cast. So they can't vote, but they can't be voted out either. And Tigger's gonna try to sell this to William Shatner. Dun dun dun, to be continued.
Neither of us gave up. Nobody raised the flag.
Isabel gets the other half of the idol from Rice Krispie Man to combine it into a normal full idol. Meanwhile, Charlie Kirk and Eggy staying strong. Eggy, Joker Guy, and Patchy staying strong.
Called diplomacy, folks. Me and Charlie Kirk were very good at it, as you know.
Shatner buys the safety without power advantage. Okay. And then Donnie and Florian stay aligned, and Zeb, Vegas Matt, and Shatner will live on without Tigger. They did not dissolve after their epic loss. And thankfully, the runners-up tribe has one immunity, so a winner will finally taste what it's like to be voted out. Unless it's one of us who has played every single time and gets voted out all the time, in which case, it's probably going to be me or Eggy. Okay, we already know about this shit. Charlie Kirk and Tony have a minor disagreement. I feel like Charlie Kirk's getting into fights with all of my heroes today.
What do you think they had a disagreement about?
Tony is accusing him of speaking llama and then going, that's all you sound like, bro. It's all I hear coming out of your mouth. And then meanwhile, Luffy and Rice Krispie Man are bonding over their love, I assume, of food. Because that's all shonen protagonists can do is love lay food. Oh, how relatable to every human in existence. Great writing, Japan.
Singing opera might be what they're bonding over. If you got all that rubber in your body, you could probably hold like some really strong notes.
Biggs, on that note, are you ready to do your impression of the Rice Krispie opera that you promised? Now that you've been voted out and you're sitting alone with Tigger, and he loves singing, are you going to sing with him?
You could sing along with Tigger.
Let's hear it.
Eggy
does a Tigger impression.
Tigger?
Yeah.
All right, oh my God. Oh,
Rice Krispies. We're all out of Rice Krispies. I will not stop.
I will not stop. What's he gonna do?
Snap, crackle, pop.
I thought his tears wouldn't stop. You saying that he's gonna like massacre people until he gets?
Yes.
He's like Big Mom.
I've been voted out, bro. I'm mad.
Okay. Okay, we know all this shit. Donnie Darko and Vegas Matt are having a small fight. Okay, Uncle Zeb and Zodiac are having a major fight. Just lots of fucking crazy. I thought they were in an alliance over there, weren't they? Maybe not.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. And Donnie Darko's impressing the rest of the team.
Of course
Donnie,
he is.
With his ability to argue against Vegas Matt.
Yeah.
See, he's talking that real, just like he did in the auditorium. He's keeping it real. Vegas Matt's like, no, we have to keep gambling on the video slots. That's the way to win that life. It's be nihilistic and care about money. Like, no, man, there's so much more. We gotta think and like about reality and stuff.
What if instead of throwing 20,000 grand away in 80 minutes, you invested that into a time travel machine, bro? And Vegas Matt says, I illegally cannot continue this conversation.
Where does gambling land on the love and fear,
Definitely fear.
Timeline?
Yeah,
or no, it's the
spectrum.
lifeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to vote somebody out of the winner's tribe, and nobody's playing an idol. Wait, they still have half idols? Isabel has a full idol, and Rice Krispie.
No,
they both have half idols. I thought they combined it. I don't fucking care.
No, it said they're willing to combine.
Oh, why? Why? First vote is Jimmy. Why? Columbo? Y'all, let it be me. Kill me, please. Vote for me. Save Columbo. Oh, no. 2 votes Columbo, 2 votes Jimmy. Tony?
What?
Tony?
It was Kirk. I just know it.
Columbo. Okay, I think I might be safe. Jimmy! 4 votes Columbo, 3 votes Jimmy, 1 vote Tony, 2 votes left. Columbo. That's 5, that's enough. Columbo's joining Tigger and Biggs on the edge of extinction. What went wrong? Columbo's trying to vote my ass out. Isabel's voting for me, yeah. Typical. Fucking typical. And I voted for Tony.
Oh, it's you for
I alone
Tony.
voted for Tony because I know how dangerous he is. Everybody's taking him for, I don't even know this guy. I don't watch this stupid TV show. I just do the simulators. You guys have no clue how dangerous this man is, and I'm giving a warning to everybody. We need to.
Did you even like
now he's
bother
gonna come for
trying
me.
to get the votes?
I guess nobody would listen. They all snaked me, and they said, "Fuck it, we're voting for Columbo instead." Like Tony fucking told us to. Look. Tony's gonna win the whole season. He just won the whole thing. Are we going to swap the tribes yet? On the Eggs of Extinction. Trouble in Paradise again. Biggs and Tigger are having a small fight with a lasting impact. I guess that beautiful duet. One of you thought you sounded better than the other and brought it up, and it's not looking so good, Biggs.
All I'm saying is that Tears are the only one. We're the only one that can fucking sing on this fucking island, as far as I'm concerned. Guess you can take some more. I mean, listen, you're a big boy. You got enough chest space to make some bells and notes. You gotta figure that out, man.
Could he use Biggs' stomach as a trampoline to get like a super alley-ooper bounce? That would really
Probably,
hurt.
Between I think there's probably enough rubber sap in one of these here coconuts where if I bounce back and forth real quick, back and forth to the big stomach, back and forth, alley-oop, whoa!
Meanwhile, Columbo, I guess when you arrive on the edge, you just automatically find a fucking advantage to send to somebody in the game. Did this happen every time, Biggs? I don't remember this at all.
I don't think so. I
Columbo
remember it
finds
happening every time.
He finds a vote steal, allows the holder a chance to retrieve a vote steal from the opposing tribe's camp. However, the opposing tribe will all have the opportunity to find it too. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Columbo's gonna try to sell this to Charlie Kirk. Okay. But Donnie Darko finds the advantage before Charlie Kirk. So now he has a steal a vote, I suppose. Good for Donnie. He snaked him somehow. Are they even on the same tribe? How did I guess I don't understand this mechanic. Whatever, doesn't matter. Rice Krispie Man finally lets Isabel have the full idol. I guess I missed it or misremembered somehow from before. Anyway, let's move on, boys. Donnie Darko has the vote steal power. Rich has a temporary hidden immunity idol that can be used at the next 2 tribal councils. William Shatner has the safety without power advantage, and the Zodiac has a normal hidden immunity idol. Okay, lots of toys out there to play with. Runners-up wins immunity again, so we're going to tie it up with 8 members of each tribe after this one. Eggy and Patchy, my brother, having a major fight. What could this be over, Eggy?
Well, I asked him to come to a review the other day. I said, listen, I really need you to be a part of this review. It's the most passionate movie review that I've done possibly my entire life. And he was just in the background.
That's true. We did invite him to review Wuthering Heights with us, and he sent his fucking wife in his stead and didn't even show up. Pussified. Oh my god. He's already, browbeat, whipped, wearing the chain and ball and chain. I know who wears the pants in that household. And it ain't Patchy. He's wearing the skirt. Anyway. Charlie Kirk and Tony, they're fighting again. It is what it is. He's still speaking llama. And now Charlie Kirk's fighting his biggest supporter of all time, Eggy Eggman Rodriguez. What's the deal?
Well, I told him, I said, I think with a little bit of tweaking Sharia law, we might be able to, we don't have to take the whole plate. We could pick our dishes off the tray or whatever, you know what I mean? And I was very steadfast. He said, there's no way. Listen, I thought he was all about debates and coming to a common ground here, but I guess not.
Listen, bro, us religious folks, we're great at cherry picking the exact parts we want to follow anyway. I'm eating shellfish all the time. It is what it is. Why don't we just try that with the one that is discriminatory against women, huh? Let's give it a shot. Charlie Kirk's like, no, I love my wife. She's a wonderful lady. I would never. She deserves to be in a position of power, and I would almost sacrifice myself to prop her up, to be honest. And Eggy's like, I'm fighting you on this.
Here, let's notarize it.
Eggy's the sleeper cell here. He's making it all unlock. Okay. Donnie with the vote steal, blah, 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 blah. Florian and Rich find something in common. Hatred of me? Literally, yeah. Literally.
The love of games, you know, game makers and game players.
Yeah, I should have jumped to that. I was being a little selfish on that one.
They should sing my favorite song, Games Are Our One Desire. We've been making ball frogs and champing like pogs.
Doing that same format of song with the listing off all the things, but it's just Florian's games. Binding of Isaac, ball frog, Mugenics, ball frog, Mugenics, ball frog, and ball frog. Ball frog, ball frog, ball frog.
What was the other one? He had the other one too. It was like the Squid Game. Did you ever finish that one?
Poor Mouse, Squid Game. What was his Squid Game called?
I don't remember.
Probably called Squid Game. Nobody's using that.
Then Squid Game.
Yeah, that used to be his Game of Squid. He had to switch that for no reason. I never understood that one. Shatner and the Zodiac find something in common.
They both love cereal.
Probably both know where a lot of bodies are buried. Rich and the Zodiac are having a small fight. And Vegas Matt leaves the alliance of him, Zeb, and Shatner. Tragic. And Rich joins the alliance of Donnie Darko and Florian. Okay. It's time to vote. And Isabel is using her hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Isabel will not count, and it looks like she might have needed it because vote number 1, Isabel, does not count. Vote number 2, Isabel, does not count.
Who is she sniping?
Clutch moment here. Isabel 3 does not count. Isabel 4 does not count. Isabel 5 does not count. This is out of what, 9 votes? So she's dead to rights already at 5. 6 does not count. They did not split the vote in case she had an idol. 7 does not count. She might single-handedly decide who's joining Biggs and Tigger. Monkey D. Luffy. That's 1 vote. 1 vote left. Luffy.
Bro.
2 votes for Luffy. 0 votes for anybody else.
So what was that? Isabel and Zodiac that did that then?
It would be
because Zodiac knew she had the idol.
Me. It was Isabel and me teaming up.
Why would Zodiac go after? Oh no, this is winners. Zodiac's on.
Because Tony's a genius. He knows we need to get this Isabel out. She's a super smart cat. She'll shit all over our bed. We need to get her out of here.
No, I'm trying to remember who had the other half of her idol. When they combined. Oh, was that Rice Krispie Man?
So is he just an idiot?
I think it was. So why would he?
He's trying to vote her out.
Had it and they didn't split.
He wants to vote her out with the idol in her pocket, and he was trying to sneak attack her, but she caught on.
He didn't talk her down well enough.
Isabel is an expert of reading emotions and emotional intelligence. She could see Rice Krispie Man was acting a little strange, not giving her eye contact. His opera was a little out of tune, if you know what I'm saying. And now Luffy gets to hang out with Tigger and Biggs, and who else got voted out from the Winner's Tribe? There's almost me.
Oh, Columbo, yeah.
Columbo, damn it. Yeah, that's right. I blocked it out because it was so traumatic.
That's right.
Luffy is struggling to adjust to the edge of extinction.
Okay. I feel like he'd be the most at home there.
The castaways on the edge of extinction are given an effort task where they have to collect 20 firewood logs one by one from the top of the hill back to their camp until sundown. And if they do it, they get a fire token. Tigger does it. Luffy does it. Biggs does it. And Columbo does it. Okay, good. Meanwhile, not much is going on. The Winner's Tribe wins immunity. I thought we'd have a swap by now, but I suppose not. Joker Guy is impressing the rest of the team. Joker Guy and Rice Krispie Man are having a small fight. Joker Guy and Patchy. It's all about Joker Guy today. He finds something in common with Patchy. Oh no, poor Isabel. The stress of almost getting voted out. Maybe it caused a heart palpitation or something. She's injured.
I'm thinking it was a Charlie Kirk type situation. They said, well, we couldn't vote her out. I know another way. I guess we can't vote our way out of this one team. Oh my goodness.
They heard my dog whistle and took it seriously. My cat whistled this time. But she gets treated and can stay in the game, thankfully. Tim Pool posted a tweet like, they tell me Isabel's in good condition. Please, God. Stable condition. Okay. Just a bunch of people with powers over here on the Runners-Up tribe. Donnie Darko and Vegas Matt are bonding. Donnie Darko and Rich are bonding. Rich and Shatner are bonding.
Do we think that it was Vegas Matt who convinced Donnie Darko that he was right, or Donnie Darko convinced Vegas Matt he was right?
What do you think, Biggs?
I don't think Donnie is very good at arguing his point without, going to name calling. So maybe Vegas Matt won that one.
I think he got his finger on those buttons, started winning those jackpots. Donnie Darko said, "Oh, life has meaning now." That's what I said.
Okay, we're at Tribal Council, and despite everybody having fucking powers, nobody plays anything. And Vegas Matt gets vote number 1. Florian, vote number 2. Vegas Matt. Vegas Matt. Vegas Matt. Florian. Florian. That's 4 votes Vegas Matt, 3 votes Florian, 1 vote left. Vegas Matt, by a vote of 5-3, he's going to the edge of extinction. Okay.
Yes, Donnie Darko was the one who had his, I guess he argued his point the best because he voted for Vegas Matt.
He had the last laugh. He got him.
He told him to shove those slots right up his anus.
5 castaways on the edge. Biggs and Tigger are fighting again. As part of a new twist, the new tribes are randomly assigned. There will be 3 tribes. Wow. Woo! That's a big twist, actually. Let's move this bad boy down and take a look at our new winners tribe. It's Donnie Darko, Eggy, Florian, Rice Krispie Man, and me. So hypothetically, me, Eggy, and Rice Krispie Man as the former winners tribe, we can just knock out Florian and Donnie if we need to. We've also got the runners-up tribe, which is Dat Boy, Patchy Jones, Rich Alvarez, Tony Vlachos, and the Zodiac Killer.
It's the same thing. I mean, the winners could basically just get out the old runners-up.
No. The runners-up have the advantage here. Dat Boy, Rich, and Zodiac could take out Tony and Patchy.
Oh, right. Dat Boy was on runners-up before.
Right. There's like a little color line underneath them that tells you what tribe
I
used to
see
be on.
it.
And then now the newly formed Big Zynga tribe, that was also a character that was a runner-up. Our grass dragon from Pokemon Blaze Black was named Big Zynga. Do you remember that, Biggs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a character, I guess,
dragon.
In this as well. Big Zynga tribe, the winners have the advantage here with Charlie Kirk, Isabel, and Joker Guy. And then from the other tribe, Uncle Zeb and Shatner. So, yeah, it's a 2-3 split on all the tribes here. Here we go. The winners tribe wins immunity, as does the runners-up tribe, which means the new Big Zynga tribe is going to Tribal Council. Eggy finds a hidden immunity idol. Donnie Darko has his vote steal. Donnie's impressing the team. Eggy has a major meltdown. You find an idol and have a meltdown, Eggy. What's the deal?
Well, historically speaking, when I'm in a good position, that's the best time for everybody to find out how I really feel about them, when I no longer need to hold my tongue, for the get along, go along gang. So now that I'm in a position, I'm like, you. Okay.
Are you shouting at Florian here?
Well.
Because who else is on your fucking tribe to yell at? Donnie? And me?
I mean, maybe I'm sick of hearing about these Rice Krispies. I said Crack the Note brand is the best cereal. He's just over there, after the 5th day of Rice Krispies. I'm ready to, I'm ready to stick the spaghetti where the sun don't shine.
He needs to learn a new song.
He just got tired of it.
Dat Boy and Tony are bonding, and Patchy and Tony are bonding. So like I tried to tell him at the beginning, man, Tony, he's the king of this for a reason. He's making friends with everybody, even if he's just meeting them for the first fucking time with Dat Boy. Uncle Zeb's impressing his tribe. Okay, it's time to vote somebody out of the Big Zynga tribe. And Shatner does not use his safety without power, even in this scenario where it's 3 against 2, and he can just leave Tribal Council, but he doesn't.
Speaking of leaving
did Biggs
council,
leave?
he's disappeared. Huh.
I was wondering why we looked way different on the screen.
I heard the boom.
Okay, they're voting, and Shatner, he feels confident for some reason. First vote goes to Isabel. Charlie Kirk. Isabel, wow! Wow, okay. The former winners here, they still want Isabel out. It does not matter that it's 3 against 2. They say, fuck it, let's get Isabel out now while we can. Isabel, Kirk, Isabel, Kirk. Why is it between the winners? And the final vote goes to Charlie Kirk!
Wow.
Isabel
He stuck it
survives
out.
and snipes. Charlie Kirk snuffs his life out in front of everybody watching. Oh my god! Why?
Played for the same team, but you couldn't, he couldn't be stood. Just like some other situations where certain people came from certain backgrounds and they switched up. It is what it is.
They could not get over the drama of the former tribe, even on the new one. So the runners-up, they just got a huge advantage in this game that we have winner-on-winner violence going on for no reason. Okay, Charlie Kirk arrives on the edge of extinction.
Sure did.
Tim Pool tweeted out, I heard he's stable. Please God, etc. Okay. Charlie Kirk and Vegas Matt immediately start fighting, and then Vegas Matt finds an idol nullifier. The user can use it to negate a hidden immunity idol if they correctly guess that somebody has one, and he's trying to sell it to Shatner.
We've all been there before.
Trying to sell our stuff to Shatner. Yeah. Meanwhile, Shatner is going to buy this advantage. So he has a safety without power advantage and an idol nullifier. It seems like he has a lot of stuff, but really it's not that powerful of stuff. Like, you can leave one tribal and then the other one is just a random guess if somebody has an idol. I don't know if I trust his 95-year-old brain to pull this off accurately. Big Zinga tribe thankfully wins immunity. And what?
Shatner did eat some more milk for his cereal, so that's good to get some more.
Is there only one immunity and the other 2 tribes are also going to tribal, I take it?
Yeah, I guess so.
It must be.
Must have been a double elimination episode.
Poor Donnie, he's impressing the team and then immediately has a major meltdown. And then Rice Krispie Man wants him to feel better about it and they bond strongly.
Great moments at breakfast, presented by Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
So after Eggy shouted at Rice Krispie Man last time, now Rice Krispie Man's bonding up with Donnie.
It's a natural consequence. It is what it is.
Meanwhile, that boy who was bonding with Tony is now bonding with Patchy, who also bonded with Tony. Do I see a 3-man alliance forming soon?
Well, I see a half-country alliance forming right in front of our eyes.
Uncle Zeb finds another one of these stupid split idols, and he's gonna... Who's he sharing it with? Did we find out?
I don't think it says yet.
Okay. He's gonna share it with Shatner. Everybody wants to give Shatner fucking presents in this game. And then Isabel and Zeb are bonding, even though he just bonded with fucking Shatner too. And now Zeb and Shatner find something else in common. And I need to scooch this up, because Isabel and Joker Guy have a small fight. You hate to see it, but if people keep trying to kill Isabel, I can see why she's a little pissy with everybody. Tribal Council on the Winner's Tribe. Donnie Darko uses his vote steal power on Eggy. Eggy can no longer vote, and Donnie Darko will vote twice, and it seems that Eggy is also not using his hidden immunity idol. And if somebody's stealing your vote, there's a good chance they might be voting for you with it. Oh wait, Eggy uses his idol. Any votes cast for Eggy will not count. Genius move, Eggy. Okay. First vote. Eggy does not count. Donnie tried to fucking snipe Eggy and it's not working! Yes! Eggy does not count. Eggy does not count. 4 Eggies that do not count. Who is Eggy sending to the edge?
I will not give up. I cannot stop. Oh, I'm a survivor.
So, you've been pissed at Rice Krispie Man. Is this you sending him to his grave? You better not be voting for fucking me.
Why wouldn't you just vote for the guy that stole your vote?
Wait, Eggy didn't even
Oh wait,
get to
Eggy
vote.
didn't vote.
That's
So
right.
who gets
My
to
hands are
decide?
clean.
All 5 votes will be canceled. 0 votes. Could it be? No. 1 vote for Rice Krispie Man. Who did it?
It was Donnie with Iggy's vote as a backup
It was
plan.
me.
Oh.
I protected
Oh,
my
my-
boy Eggy. Yes. Yes. But why'd I have to? Why more winner on winner violence? These runners up are gonna fucking obliterate us at the merge. What are we thinking?
Hey, you know what? It be your own. That's what it is.
I wanted
Heard
to
this
send
guy
Biggs
singing this
some.
stupid song. It said, "What a a memorable man, but he's real one note. You know, he should have had some more personality. It's all. That's how attraction works. We'd all be attracted to the personality if he was a little better, but it is what it is."
My tears will not stop until I hear
My mother-in-law.
particulars Rice Krispies.
I mean, to be fair, it is winners at war, so maybe they're just like taking each other out first.
Yeah, but you don't want to lose to a runner-up. That's even more humiliating. Okay, now we have another tribal immediately with the runners-up tribe, and this is Rich Alvarez's last chance to use his idol, so I'm guessing he's going to. And he does. First vote, Rich does not count. We're having 2 idled out moments in a row here. Rich does not count. Rich does not count. Rich does not count. So Rich did have his vote. He is single-handedly sending somebody to Edge of Extinction, and he chose my brother Patchy. Another winner sent to the edge. You hate to see it. It's nothing but, pretty much.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not looking good for my 2 picks since they're both winners and they're all dropping like flies.
Tony keeps leading the votes and then getting unlucky. Like everybody, the majority was voting with him, but Rich just happened to have an idol. So my
his
theory
idols.
that Tony's unstoppable, it might be true. It might be playing out. Okay, we have 4 people in each tribe now. Is it time to merge? Meanwhile, on the Edge of Extinction, Biggs, Columbo, and Tigger are completely exhausted. And they have a race to find some fire tokens. And I guess a bunch of people do. Who gives a shit? Okay. Speaking of who gives a shit, we're on those pages now.
That's right.
Uncle Zeb has used the Big Zinga half idol, is ready to be combined into a full idol, blah, blah, blah. Shatner still has his advantages. And is he going to give the idol to Zeb? He does. So now Zeb has his full idol.
What if he nullifies Zeb, folks? Are we taking bets on that right now? Could it be some incredibly high IQ 95-year-old plays?
That is the only idol he literally knows about, so that's what I would do if I don't trust Zeb so much, which maybe he should since he's sharing the shit with him. We have a reward. I don't know why they put this in. Who cares? Okay. Meanwhile, Big Zinga Tribe and Runners Up Tribe both win immunity, sending the Winners Tribe back. On the Winners Tribe, Donnie and Eggy are bonding. That's good news. On the Runners Up Tribe, Dat Boy and Tony find something in common. Dat Boy is also bonding with Zodiac. Rich is fighting with the Zodiac, which you never want to do. And Tony's taking a good rest. Isabel impresses the team and bonds with Joker Guy. Okay, it's time for either Donnie, Eggy, Florian, or me to be voted out at Tribal Council.
Oh man, what are you hoping for, Florian?
It's tough.
Every man for himself.
Yeah, if I just voted out Rice Krispie Man myself to help Eggy, hopefully me and Eggy are at least voting together. And the best we could hope for is a 2-2 tie, probably against me, to be honest. First vote is for me. Shocking. Second vote is for Eggy.
You voted for each other?
Probably. We probably fucking did. Stupid idiots. Second vote's for Eggy. And yep.
Wow.
Eggy voted me and everybody voted Eggy.
He got.
Sorry, Eggy. We should have merged. It was down to 12. Why is there no merge? Yeah, we know what the votes were. And you give your fire tokens to Joker guy.
It ain't over till it's over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Edge of Extinction challenge I think is coming up right about now, so you might be right back in the game. Eggy arrives on the edge. Biggs, Columbo, Luffy, Tigger, and Vegas Matt are completely exhausted. Bunch of bonding. Vegas Matt spends 1 fire token to buy an advantage in the returning challenge. He also buys a pizza. Patchy buys an advantage and a pizza. Columbo buys an advantage and a jar of peanut butter. Biggs buys 2 advantages in the challenge. He's not fucking hungry. He's got his mind on the prize, baby. Eyes on the prize.
I will not stop.
Luffy buys an advantage instead of meat. Okay. Tigger buys a hidden immunity idol. They compete, and the winner returns to the game. Tigger must be confident he's winning. Okay. Who's getting back in from the edge? For having the first advantage, Biggs, Columbo, Luffy, Vegas, Matt, and Patchy do not have to dig for their bag of strings. So Eggy, you're already behind. For having the second advantage, Biggs has his knots untied already. Columbo wins and will return to the game! Columbo!
2 advantages.
Biggs and Eggy can rot until the final 5. So Tigger's just sitting there with an idol. After this, Luffy has nothing left to give and considers raising his flag, but does not do it. Thank God. I thought that'd be out of character if he gave up. Okay. This is the Wild Horse Tribe.
Whoa, that's right.
Columbo, that boy, Donnie, Florian, Isabel, Joker guy, Rich Alvarez, me, Tony, Uncle Zeb, William Shatner, and Zodiac. Do we have... And really, anybody in the entire game can still win the whole thing is what's crazy, thanks to the Edge. So, might as well just keep moving. Fire token menu's updated. I don't care. Okay. All the advantages are still in place. Any 2 players can win immunity. Tony wins 1 immunity and Uncle Zeb wins the other. So Tony's streak continues. Uncle Zeb spends 2 fire tokens to write a letter to Charlie Kirk on the edge of extinction. What a waste!
What could that possibly be about?
Fucking idiotic. Uncle Zeb has the Big Zinga idol. Okay, yeah, we already knew that. Donnie and Shatner are bonding. Me and Joker Guy are bonding. And Donnie and Joker Guy find something in common. And an alliance forms of Isabel, Joker Guy, me, and my Uncle Zeb. Pretty ideal alliance, and I know Isabel. They keep targeting her, so hopefully we can keep her safe for a little bit. Okay, we're voting somebody out of the merged tribe. And Shatner uses his safety without power advantage. He just leaves the tribal council. Can't vote for him.
That's right, that's right.
Uncle Zeb uses his idol on Isabel. So any votes cast for Isabel will not count. This alliance is paying off immediately. First vote, Isabel does not count. Why do they want my cat dead so bad? So bad. She has to keep barely getting out of this shit.
She's the GOAT.
Isabel number 2 does not count. Isabel 3 does not count. Isabel 4 does not count. Isabel 5 does not count. Out of 11 votes, because Shatner left, 5 does not count. 6 does not count. She would have been dead. Columbo.
Oh, no.
We're sending him right back. He has to go back. As Biggs,
Tigger treatment.
As Biggs might say of Tigger, he has to go back. Dat boy! Has he ever gotten a fucking vote? What the hell's going on? Columbo. And it's Columbo. We're sending him right back to the edge.
That's crazy.
Flop, flop umbo? Colum flop? Either way,
Pump flop.
yeah, come flop. That's his new name. Okay.
Come Jumbo, he's getting shot in the load right back to the island.
And W for Wumbo. Okay, we're moving on. Sorry, Columbo. I hope you had fun playing the game for a day. Columbo arrives on the edge. I would probably quit if I was him. Okay. Charlie Kirk reads the letter from Uncle Zeb. Does anybody have a guess?
Well, here's my thing. The fact that immediately after it being read, 5 people on the edge of extinction are completely exhausted. It must have been something really good. Maybe he just thought, okay, this is a way for me to make sure they never come back. I'm just going to write like 100 pages of complete nonsense. And he's sitting there reading it, just like...
So it's a psychological mind game to weaken the enemy. Columbo has a major meltdown, and I can imagine why. It's because he got fucking destroyed again because of an idol used on a cat. And Patchy finds the 50-50 coin, allows the holder to flip a coin at any tribal council until there are 7 active players left. They will have a 50% chance of being immune from the vote based on the result. Okay. And he's going to sell it to Joker Guy for 7 fire tokens. Wow. That's a little steep in price, so Joker Guy declines. He says, fuck that, I'll keep my fire tokens. Good for him.
Well, he's only got 4, so...
Oh, what was the point of the offer? I guess he has to go beg people to give him coins like Tony did.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the actual show. Just a reward challenge, I don't care. Chinese takeout, sounds good. Uncle Zeb is winning immunity this time. And Shatner's having a major meltdown.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy leaves the...
anymore.
For no reason at all. I am leaving the alliance with Isabel, Joker Guy, and Zeb, even though I just watched Zeb use his idol on Isabel and save her. I guess that kind of loyalty does not appeal to me. And I said, fuck this, I'm leaving. And Uncle Zeb also leaves the alliance? Why? You just said you used your idol. Why?
Maybe you guys are realizing how powerful she is.
It's time to vote her ass out. Okay, nobody uses an idol. Vote number 1, Donnie Darko. Tony. Dat Boy. Tony. Dat Boy. Tony.
Oh no.
Tony. Dat Boy. It's 4 votes Tony, 3 votes Dat Boy, 1 vote Donnie. Donnie.
Oh my...
Donnie. It's 4 votes Tony, 3 votes Dat Boy, 3 votes Donnie, 1 vote left, and it's Tony.
Oh.
I'm glad we got our senses here. You can't keep Tony in the game.
One of my 2 picks. No.
Did I vote for Tony? No, I voted for Dat Boy. I voted for Tony at the beginning of the game. Why wouldn't I vote for him again? I guess me and Uncle Zeb wanted to try something. I guess I was...
you a little bit.
What was that, Eggy?
It said he must have grown on you, you know? He just like his
mist worked on me.
Yeah.
Tony's mist.
I was like his forehead grew as far as I can tell in that picture. That was the love you had for him grew as well.
Tony arrives on the edge, and a bunch of exhaustion is happening, and Charlie Kirk and Patchy are fighting, but nobody leaves.
Well, no one raises the flag.
They did have their family visit, so maybe their spirits are rejuvenated. Uncle Zeb wins immunity again. Didn't this happen before? I remember maybe he went on some sort of streak in his last game. Maybe not. Florian and Joker Guy are bonding, and Florian and Jimmy have a small fight. What is this, a fantasy novel? What is this, fiction?
Why will you not put you submit a voice clip for the cat in the game? You know, this is you do not submit a voice for the ball frog either. Oh my.
Yeah, all the voice acting in Ball Frog that I missed out on. Okay, vote number 1 for Florian, probably for me because he just tried to pick a fight with me for no reason. Joker Guy, Florian, the Zodiac, me. Joker Guy. So it's 2 votes Florian, 2 votes Joker Guy, 2 votes Zodiac, 1 vote me. What the hell is going on? 3 votes left. Zodiac. Joker Guy. And it's Joker Guy by a vote of 4 to 3 to 2 to 1.
Nobody was like in line for that vote. They were just like all over the place.
Yeah, what a weird plurality vote. Fucking 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You know, a few people said, hey, listen, it's a party. A pumpkin's going to get smashed. Everybody else said, you know what, I can't abide it. You know, how many more pumpkins must smash before we realize that Billy Corgan needs to sit down? You know, I'm just saying.
Maybe Donnie was leading on this one. It's hard to tell. A bunch of exhaustion. And Tony, wow, how ironic. Tony finds the extortion advantage, which is his most epic moment is when this advantage is actually used against him. And he ends up flipping the script in a smart way. But it can be inflicted upon any player still in the game unless that player gives up however many fire tokens Tony chooses. And if the ransom is not met, the player will not be allowed to vote at Tribal Council. So he's going to extort Isabel for 7 fire tokens. And nobody leaves the game. Isabel only has 5 tokens. And she begs Uncle Zeb to give her 1, and he does, and Shatner does as well. So Isabel pays the full ransom. She pulls a Tony on Tony here. Wow, is she playing the Tony game? Good for her.
I'm sure she's watched enough, background Survivor through her lifetime. In your household, she's picking up on the best that there is to know.
Considering how long cats live, probably a large percentage of her life has been spent watching Survivor in the room with me.
And all that.
Go ahead, Biggs.
Oh, she spent all that time, sitting up in her little cat bed, listening to Jimmy here, giving all those pointers to the TV, like, "Oh, you're an idiot! You should have done this." And she's like,
"I'm doing
I'm
like
gonna remember this
Monday morning quarterback while I'm watching Survivor, yelling at the TV. Like I have better strategy than them." Zodiac Killer wins immunity, so Uncle Zeb might be vulnerable here. Okay, a bunch of secret advantages are running amok. Jimmy and Zodiac have a major fight. Uh-oh. That didn't work out so well for Rich. He might have ended up getting stabbed at the back, and now I might as well. Florian and Shatner are bonding slightly. And the Wild Horse Alliance of Isabel, Rich Alvarez, and William Shatner forms. Isabel, what the fuck, bitch? You're supposed to be with me. Is she even with the people who helped her with the extortion? I think Shatner gave her 1, right?
Yeah.
We're voting. Okay. It's time to vote. And Zodiac uses his idol on Florian. Any votes for Florian will not count. Vote number 1, Uncle Zeb. Dat Boy. Isabel.
Come on, Bell.
Might have been a wasted idol on Florian here.
Please no.
Dat Boy. Isabel. Zeb. That's 3 votes Dat Boy, 3 votes Isabel, 2 votes Uncle Zeb, and 1 vote left. Isabel, they finally got it! She destroyed the extortion advantage, got people to give her tokens, and still it wasn't enough. Voted out and sent to the edge anyway.
That was both of my picks. Why?
She was playing the Tony game, had that trajectory, and then got sniped for
one
no
after
reason.
another. Both of my picks went home.
And even I'm voting Isabel out. She must have shit in my bed for me to be in an alliance with her and then voting her ass out like 3 episodes later. Wow. So our final 8. Not that it matters, because really everybody's still in the game. There's 12 people on the edge. And Eggy's taking it easy, brother. Hell yeah.
Okay, fuck it. I don't see myself coming back in. Hopefully, maybe somehow, but...
There's a competition, and Tony and Isabel are earning fire tokens, as are Vegas Matt and Joker Guy, and Biggs, and Patchy. Good to know. and a bunch of alliances and shit that we don't care about. 2 people are winning immunity. Shatner wins it, and Donnie Darko wins immunity. And Florian's impressing the team. It's time to vote. First vote is for Jimmy. Second vote's for Uncle Zeb. Uncle Zeb. Uncle Zeb. Dat Boy. And Uncle Zeb. Wow, 6-1-1.
Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, he's sitting there helping Isabel every single episode until they got her, and they're like, well, you're going with her.
So what is the breakdown of former winners to runners-up now? We have runner-up, 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 winner, runner-up, runner-up. For real? I'm the only winner left? What the fuck happened? Isn't this my nightmare of, like, Zodiac, Shatner, and Rich Alvarez at the end? And Florian? Me and Dat Boy and Donnie are the white race's last hope?
Trust it, though. I'm trusting this plan. I mean, it's
This is terrible. I hope
Only one
Columbo
winner
comes back from the edge again and wins the whole thing. What a nightmare. God, the winners fucking crucified each other for nothing.
Many such
I mean,
cases in this world, that's right.
On the bright side, you won the winners at war. You're the last winner left.
Again, anybody could still win the game is the problem. Charlie Kirk and Uncle Zeb are bonding on the edge. Patchy buys a hammock. You fucking idiot. You could have bought an idol for one more token, dude. Vegas Matt also buys a hammock. What the hell is going on?
People of their generation, it's all about being comfortable, you know?
Yeah, and Luffy considers leaving, but does not yet again. Okay. I think they might be targeting me as the last remaining winner. Dat Boy wins immunity. Dat Boy then has a major fight with Shatner, so maybe they'll target Shatner. And Florian is injured but can stay in the game. What kind of injury do we think Florian's getting?
He sprained his pinky.
Oh damn, I have the carpal tunnel from coding so many of the new ball frogs for the update. Make sure to like and subscribe.
He was naked and with a boner and walked into a tree and he broke his nose.
A little too much fun with the special ladies of the, of a certain persuasion.
Yes, gonorrhea. Yes, syphilis and gonorrhea. That's called an injury. Okay, time to vote. Nobody's playing nothing. Shatner gets a vote. Jimmy gets a vote. Jimmy gets another vote. That's 3 votes, Jimmy. Shatner. And yep, they got all the winners out. No more winners. It's runners up at war now. Fucking idiots. What were we
Plan was
thinking?
trusted.
Should not have trusted this plan. I guess I hope Donnie wins out of this bunch.
Yeah.
The boot order on this season was excruciating, at least up until this point. Okay, Jimmy arrives on the edge. And some bonding. Tony finds a challenge disadvantage. It allows the holder to inflict a disadvantage against a player of their choice at the next immunity challenge. He's going to try to sell it to Dat Boy for 5 fire tokens. And Dat Boy does buy it. He spends all his fire tokens to buy it. Dat Boy uses it against Rich Alvarez, so his challenge will be 30% more difficult, I suppose. And then Dat Boy wins the immunity challenge.
It must have worked out.
Looks like the Wild Horse Tribe spends 10 fire tokens to buy some bags of rice. Whatever.
Whatever it takes. You know, man can't live on cereal alone, but I think Shatner, he might be cereal fueled to the very last. I'm feeling strong about it.
Donnie Darko spends 2 fire tokens to write me a letter on the edge of extinction. And Biggs was so jealous he committed suicide.
This is where I raise the flag.
Donnie impresses the team. Florian and Rich are arguing. No, I hate Mumkey more. No, I hate Mumkey more. Florian and Shatner are finding something in common. No, I love prostitutes more. No, I love prostitutes more. And then Donnie Darko rests at camp. Is it time to vote? Shatner secretly uses the idol nullifier on the Zodiac. The first idol played on the Zodiac will be negated. But did he play
no
it?
idol used.
He didn't even play it.
Oops.
Okay. 1 vote Rich, 1 vote Zodiac, 1 vote Shatner. 2 votes Shatner. Zodiac. And it's Shatner by
Don't you
voting
know?
3 to 2 to 1. So I guess even if he played an idol, he was fucked regardless. That was the idea. Wait, no. Shatner used that on the Zodiac. What was the point of that?
I guess he knew he had the idol and he thought it would do something.
Oh well. Hopefully he brings his cereal to the edge for everybody to enjoy. Jimmy reads the letter from Donnie. Everybody's fucking exhausted. Isabel spends 2 fire tokens to buy a returning challenge advantage, as does Joker Guy. Tony buys 3 advantages.
Wow.
He's taking this shit seriously.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, shit.
And then Tony also buys a hidden immunity idol. And then he also buys a jar of peanut butter. He had so many tokens from his extortion that he's rich. Wow, he might win the whole game. I was so confident when we got him out, but no, he has an idol now. Tony with an idol is, I mean, that's worse than giving 1 tank to Ukraine in terms of viability. Okay, Biggs spends 2 to buy an advantage in the returning challenge. Okay, still not hungry, says Biggs. They compete. This is, oh my god, who's coming back in the game for a final time? For having the first advantage, Biggs, Tony, and Joker Guy and Isabel do not have to do the fence obstacle. Tony already has his rung up with his second advantage. For the third advantage, Tony has his rope or bridge completed, 1/3.
I mean,
And Tony wins and returns to the game with an immunity idol! I told you, you have to stop Tony! He's unstoppable!
That's my number 1 pick, baby. Let's go.
Yes, the only winner left! Didn't even win any of our simulators, boys!
Okay, well, you know what? For the winner cause, okay, I don't know, just...
We need him to win now. We're all on the edge hoping he makes it to the end so we can vote for him. That's why Edge of Extinction is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. Of course he would win.
I'm a Tony Brony now. You've convinced me. It is what it is.
Okay, Dat Boy
Doesn't
wins
deserve
immunity.
better.
And Dat Boy shares his reward cake with Donnie and Zodiac Killer. Okay, Tony has his idol. Zodiac has an idol. Zodiac's impressing the team, and Rich and Tony get in a fight.
I just think it's bull crap. You got to come back again. You bought 3 advantages. Like, I was really trying pretty hard to actually get to where I'm at. So I just don't know if that's really fair so much. But, you know, we're just going to do our best, and we're going to try to get to the end.
At this point, Tony, he's got to be so cocky. He knows Rich is going to be on the jury soon. He can't say nothing back. He needs to earn his vote. So he's just thinking about how, well, at least I didn't marry a llama like Rich Alvarez did. Dat Boy has the immunity necklace. Okay. It's time to vote. And Tony immediately plays his idol. He knows what's up. And Zodiac also plays his idol. Let's read the votes. Zodiac does not count. Tony does not count.
Oh, snap.
Tony does not count. Tony does not count. They all wanted his ass, just like Columbo, sent right back to the edge, but he bought his fucking idol. Does not count Tony again, which means we have 0 votes. Tony voted for Zodiac, but Zodiac was smart and idled himself to safety, which means there's a tie and a revote. Everyone will revote since no one received votes. First vote, Rich Alvarez. Florian. Rich Alvarez. Donnie Darko. That's 2 votes Rich, 1 Donnie, 1 Florian. Donnie Darko. 2 Donnie, 2 Rich, 1 Florian. And it's Donnie.
Oh.
3 to 2 to 1.
Out of there.
He was the only other person I would be comfortable with winning.
Yeah, if they
This
get Tony
season
out next
sucks!
vote, this is gonna suck.
If Tony doesn't win this fucking sucks! Or Dat Boy. Okay. Yeah, they all wanted Tony. But Tony, he used up his idol. What can he do to survive the final 5 here? He just has to win out, or
social game. You say, listen, I got this power. I came back. I did it all.
Every single person voted for him. You have to have the greatest social game of all time to flip it now. But maybe he does.
You know, he just trounced their choice. I would say that's got to count for something to bring it back.
Okay. Can Tony defeat these alliances of Florian with Rich and Dat Boy, Florian, and Zodiac? Is Florian about to win this whole game? He's aligned with every fucking buddy. I didn't even realize that was happening. And Florian wins immunity. Oh, God, they're going to vote out Tony and Florian's winning the whole game. This sucks! No! Boy, should we re-record this from the beginning? It's only been 2 hours. We could just start over, right? You guys don't have nothing else going on, do you? Okay. Dat Boy finds a hidden immunity idol. Wow. Okay, and the final 5. Florian and Tony are bonding. Does Tony have what it takes? And Florian's impressing the rest of the team.
Let's go.
Florian,
get that Zodiac man out of here.
Yeah, Florian's fighting with the Zodiac. Did Tony just convince him, hey, fuck the Zodiac guy, we gotta get his ass out of here. He's gonna stab us all in the back while our girlfriend screams?
Don't you know he's a fucking killer? He's gonna fucking kill you, and look, he's not even gonna make it to the end.
Did we even tell you that Tony's a cop?
I thought his name. The only thing I was gonna say about Tony was that he has the closest last name to the word nachos that I've ever seen from a person that wasn't made up.
So you would have called him Tony Nachos if you knew him?
But yeah, I don't know anything about him though.
Yeah, well, he's a police officer, and maybe that's why he's so good at going undercover. He's got all these skills in Survivor. Time to vote. And of course, Dat Boy, it's the last time you can use an idol, so he uses his hidden immunity idol he just found. Read the votes. Dat Boy does not count. They were coming for him. Did the producers slip him this idol last second just to save his ass? I hope so, because he's, other than Tony, he's the only redeeming contestant left. Dat Boy does not count. Dat Boy does not count. Who is Dat Boy voting
Snipe
for?
Zodiac. Please snipe the Zodiac.
He sniped
No!
Tony. If not for a last-second idol, Tony literally had the votes to survive the final 5. It was 3-2. He got idled out. Our fucking man Tony. After all of that, which means though, Dat Boy could still be the shining savior. I mean, if one of them had to die, you know.
Go. Social game, here we go. Who doesn't like a frog on a unicycle? Come on, he's got to have some charm, some riz.
Okay. Final 4. Dat Boy, Florian, Rich, and Zodiac. I mean, I don't hate Zodiac, but considering there's real-world animosity between me and these two, it's going to be a gut punch if one of them wins my special 10th Survivor Sim. What's going to happen, Biggs?
Florian's gonna win the next immunity. Oh!
Thank God Dat Boy wins the final 4 immunity.
Please vote Florian out.
Dat Boy and Zodiac have a minor disagreement, and Dat Boy and Rich find something in common. It has a lasting impact. Dat Boy must grant safety to another castaway, because it's the final 4 tribal, and then whoever he saves, the other 2 will have a fire-making competition. He gives his safety to Zodiac, so it's my 2 enemies, Florian and Rich, doing a fire competition to see who gets to be in the final 3. And Florian wins, sending Rich to the jury.
Please.
Well, I think that was right. You know, Rich, I don't know if I've ever seen him exhibit real-world skills. Florian, you know, some of that coding had to teach him some science and technology, so he probably knew how to, you know, triangulate the wind and the molecules or something.
Biggs, you have a strong personal hatred of Rich Alvarez. You should be delighted. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you and Florian are on good terms. Shouldn't you be happy about all of, like, this final 3 here?
I mean, I guess. I don't
It's
really.
Ballfrog, Florian, and his average buyer all together in the final 3.
Zodiac Killer is the average buyer for his
Yeah,
games.
average player of Bullfrog. It's our final 3. And the jury
is a
is
man's game.
literally fucking everybody, so it's going to be a lot of votes coming in. Okay, are we ready to find out who's winning? First vote, Zodiac. Dat Boy. Florian. Everybody's got 1 vote. It's a wash. Zodiac. Florian. Remember, folks, these are votes for a winner. Dat Boy. We're tied again. 2, 2, and 2. Zodiac. Florian. Dat Boy. Tied again.
Wow.
3, 3, 3. Zodiac. Florian. Dat Boy.
This is
Tied
crazy.
again. 4, 4, 4. Oops. Okay. 4 votes Zodiac. 4 votes Florian. 4 votes Dat Boy. Zodiac. Florian. Dat Boy.
This is crazy.
We're tied at 5, 5, 5. I don't even know how many votes there are. This is insane. Florian. Dat Boy. Wait. The 17th and final vote goes to Dat Boy.
That's
It's
who
a
we
tie. A tie between Dat Boy and Florian that the Zodiac Killer will break. Zodiac Killer has all of the power. He chooses the winner between my mortal enemy and my beloved meme that I've kept alive in my brain for years, Biggs. Years!
Let's remind they just had a disagreement, Florian
They
and
did.
Zodiac. So
They
that's-
did.
And it had a lasting impact! Could it be? Zodiac Killer votes for Florian as the winner. Oh, damn.
The producers bring in corn pizza.
I'm going to spend all $2 million on corn pizza.
It was all a work, you see, because Trump just said he wants to get oil from Russia again now to keep the economy from collapsing. So he said Russia could take Ukraine. Florian said, "Oh no, I don't think so. No, I'm giving $2 million for more weapon to Ukraine."
He's gonna try to buy 1 tank for Ukraine with his $2 million.
It was written. It was foretold.
This should be enough for the daughter's tank. He just throws the money away. Hey, even Vegas Matt would have spent it smarter than me.
He's gonna spend it all on corn pizza and
In tanks.
prostitutes with lady penises.
Hey, why are we roasting our winner? He's won $2 million. He whooped all of us. We were all in this game. We let this happen.
I'm a sore loser.
I'm a loser, baby.
Who do we think will be fan favorite?
All right,
It's gotta be
Vegas
Isabel.
Matt.
Who'd you say, Eggy?
I'm gonna go Vegas Matt. You know, he didn't take the gold like I thought he would, but I mean, you can't be so charming and give all your money away to him back in his MLM days, and then now, you know, give him all your time and energy in the entertainer days. I think
it's got to be Tony.
Charm.
The whole audience had their hopes on Tony, and he really brought it, and he got fucked by a last-second idol. Okay, we got all the votes. You know, it's votes. Isabel wins the fan favorite award. Biggs
knew it.
called it.
Yeah.
Damn. Good job,
She
Isabel.
was the
She had
goat.
a lot of clutch moments as well. It was a good
Dude, she
season.
talked so many people into giving her shit. All those freaking fire tokens. She got somebody to give her their immunity
Extortion, yeah.
idol. Like, crazy.
Yeah, here's our stats here. Wow. 7 to 6 to 5 in terms of votes to win. And our boy, Dat Boy, he tried his best for us, but fell short. Did I mean, I probably voted for Florian, to be honest. I didn't even want to look. Guys, 10 Survivor Sims in. We had our winners at war and a runner-up one, but now we have 10 unique winners.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn indeed. I'll be mugenicsing all night in celebration.
I just
I'm
might.
gonna have to go cleanse my soul and watch some season of Survivor.
Have you been watching King George in Australia?
I've got 3 or 4 episodes in. I'm still watching it.
Yeah, those seasons are pretty damn long. They air like 3 episodes a week over there. They're living in Survivor paradise in Australia.
It's been good though. I've liked it so far.
We can simulate Australian seasons, so if we ever want to do a 24-person cast, that option's there. Any final thoughts? Any plugs you boys want to do at the end of this feature-length film?
I want to plug Isabel if you ever get the chance to meet her.
Ew.
Amazing cat.
Oh, you don't mean like
Top
with
5
your penis?
What?
You said you want to plug my cat, like shove
Oh
your
my-
cock at her asshole.
Shut up.
Okay, shut up. You're gonna pull what's her name?
Shut up.
What's that bitch's name?
Sharita?
Sharita, yes. Eggy, anything you want to plug?
Sharita Chin.
That's right. Make sure you go to x.com/2eggwhite. As I look at it now, I'm currently at 3,399 followers. So if you are somehow telepathically absorbing this, you might be that lucky 3,400. Got everything you need. Everything I got going on will be found on that page until Elon finds out that I don't like it very much and he's going to shut me down. But in the meantime, make sure to check it out. Another grand time. I mean, real nail biter. All I know is I have a pirated copy of Mugenics on my computer. I only played a tutorial, but if I don't go live today, which I don't think I will, you know what? Maybe it's time for a gamer night. Maybe I'll get really Mugenicked up in celebration in honor of our victorious gentleman.
Yeah, to celebrate Florian's big win here, everybody in the comments, let us know your favorite Mugenics character and moment of that wonderful game that he made. That's it for the Survivor Simulator. If you've watched all 10 and you enjoyed them all, post the secret code Tony was robbed down in the chat. One piece, people.
Until I hear snap, crackle, pop.